if you want to commission an instrument, it takes a while. I mean, depending on what it is, it can be a process. I mean, the actual time to make an instrument depends on the instrument, obviously.
Sure.
But the joke in luthiery is, so when I first started out, I was doing pretty good, and I was pretty good at my craft, and it took me about 150 hours to build a guitar. But, lately I've been doing way better, and I've gotten really good at it, and I'm up to 250 hours. So as you get better at things, it typically takes you a lot longer.
Yeah.
So it can an acoustic instrument can be anywhere from 100 to 200 hours of working time. Give or take a little bit, it depends on how intricate things are. Electric instruments can be significantly less because it's a solid chunk of something. Mm-hmm. So it's a little, in some ways it's easier, but in other ways, I mean, that's the thing. Having an idea of like what flavors you like and then coming to a luthier to be like, okay, let's coalesce that into an actual ice cream flavor, not just banana, berry super swirl. And sometimes you're like, sure. You don't want charcoal banana swirl. You want banana, something else
that goes,
yeah. You don't want to be mixing your, weird flavors that are just like, oh no, that's never going to work. And part of what I do is crush people's dreams by telling them that won't work.
That's not what you want.
No. Well, I mean, I say it in a nice way. Or I try to.
And let's finish it real quick because I want to make sure to get this out there too. But you guys are playing a pretty big show coming up.
Yeah.
You've got like this awesome bill with the Squares and the Blood Feud Family Singers and Hot House Orchids. Yep. And what's the last one? The duo?
Ray. Oh shoot, what is it? Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and oddly enough, so I know her from working on some of their instruments.
Nice.
So yeah, awesome folks. Yeah, and so it's the 21st, June 21st at Last Exit Live.
Yep.
Get there early, stay late, drink a lot, tip your servers.
These are all things that sound appealing to me.
Yeah, there you go. Buy lots of merch, but no, it's a fun show because what it is it's Oxborough and I have dubbed it the incest show.
Yeah, he was mentioning that. Yeah,
because he and I are in two of the bands, and then I'm probably going to sit in with at least one. Something with Hot House Orchids. I'm like, I'll sit in with whatever you want, you guys. Yeah. And John is Hot House Orchids.
Yeah.
And he used to play in the Squares.
Right.
And the drummer in Hot House Orchids is Aaron, who was the Squares drummer for a while. And so it's like, and then we have, we're going to have Rudy play on a couple of Blood Feud Family Singers tunes. Sweet. So it's like this.
It's like a whole hootenanny kind of thing.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And, it'll culminate with the Squares playing. And depending on, if you've ever been to a Haymarket Square show, you know that usually the last song we play is Riot because it fits.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure how many people are going to be playing on Riot, but it could be almost everyone.
That's fantastic.
It's definitely going to be more than just the 5 current Haymarket Squares. It will be
awesome. Squares
of past and whoever else, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. It could be. It's going to be fun. I'm excited about playing it because, I mean, I get to do double duty and playing like Haymarket Squares tunes and stuff, and I sing. That's the other thing. I don't sing in the Blood Feud Family Singers, which is fun because I just get to concentrate on playing and trying to look cool.
Well, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that one. And,
super fun. June 21st. June 21st. Be there.
Be there. Be there for Squares.
Yeah, there you go.
Or be square. All right. Well, thanks so much for talking to me, Mark. It was great.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. right, that's it. That's the show. Thank you as always for listening, and thanks to Mark Allred for sitting down and talking to me. It's always fun when somebody else really enjoys talking, and it was fun for me to just sit back for most of it and let Mark talk. I can basically relax and just listen, and he has some great stories, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Go to allredguitars.com. That's ALLRED, as in all red, like completely red. Allredguitars.com to check out his shop there, and then you can follow and see his work on Instagram under the account Allred Guitars. So check that out. And again, that big show at Last Exit Live on June 21st. Check that out. And then the Haymarket Squares tour in July. And that's going to do it. See you on down the road. This has been a Hoot and Waddle production. If you enjoyed this podcast, why not check out one of our other fine podcasts available from hootandwaddle.com, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or any number of podcast apps. If you'd like to support Hoot and Waddle and get access to an exclusive member-only podcast, receive discounts on merch, and more, go to patreon.com/Hoot and Waddle.